Howdy, howdy. Ha ha ha. Hey, Chair, how you doing? How's it going? So, thanks for checking this out and watching. I assume you're going to be watching this later on YouTube since there's nobody here but me, but that's okay. I'm playing solo. That's the way it should be. I am, diving back into Ironsworn Starforged. But some housekeeping stuff. I just want to really quickly flip over and take a look at the Kickstarter, which just finished shortly a little time ago. And if we look down, it finished with 6,782 backers. Almost 7,000. Well, I mean, 300 shy of 7,000. But just shy of 7,000 backers, and the final goal that we were looking for last week was 5,000 backers and $300,000 total, and the backers have pledged almost 350,000. So what that means is that we are indeed going to be getting. Actually, it's going to be in one of the updates. So let's go look at the updates. You gotta listen to the so we're getting all of the upgrades and to the actual materials of the books and things. Sorry, the cat is using the toilet. And we're going to be getting a digital only Ironsworn World. Jin, what? Hi, come on up. What? Come on up. Come over here. Up. Hi, come and sit in my lap. And so this is going to be really cool. It's going to be sent out to all of the backers, no matter what level. And it's going to be some special purpose moves and assets and things to add a nautical theme to either its own like actual sort of like verisimilitude kind of stuff, or you can add kind of nautical-y pirate ship stuff to Ironsworn, which would be really wacky. And so you'd have sort of sci-fi space, but you'd have big galleons and all sorts of stuff. Anyhow, it'll be really interesting to see once it becomes available. And I'll probably try it out and see and share it. But yeah. So that's the status of the whole deal. It was a successful Kickstarter, and it beat all of its goals, even the crazy ones. So that's good to know. Good to know. So yeah, let's go ahead and close that. And nope, wrong one. Wait, hold on. Where's preview? There it is. There we go. Why is that not showing up? Oh, because I have the group down. Oh, hello, I'm dumb. There's all our things. So actually this is where we left off last time. We created a Mad Lib. And the Mad Lib was something that we're probably not going to search out right away. But the whole deal was... I swear to change a culture of a created network located in Sector SS Channel. I am opposed by a character we haven't met, Kyler Husa, Failsafe, and a scavenger who defends a place, who wants to defend a place. And I think that what that sounded like was like a social network, you know, like a cat hair all over everything. Jeez. Um, oh yeah, man, she left cat hair all over it because it's warm. I'm getting fuzz every place. Uh, Kiki. I mean, Jin Jin, you went to the other toilet. Yay. Um, so that's something that I'm gonna be exploring. We need to find out like all of this stuff. What is what is the culture that I'm changing? What is this created network that has a culture? Um, where is S's channel? Who is this person? And what are they defending exactly? Excuse me, it's late for me. I think the first thing to do, don't you, would be to find out if we know or can research S's channel. So what would that be? Um, it's not. We're not exploring a waypoint yet. We're. Is it more of a? Oops. What the hell was that? Um, it's more of a research thing, right? So it's maybe gather information. When you search for clues, ask questions, analyze evidence, or do research, roll plus wits. So what I'm looking for. But how would I know this? How would I know about Essus? How would I? How does that start? I wonder. I feel like maybe I'm contacted out of the blue by one of my. This is yeah. So do we have our? Oh, I don't have that one set up yet. I don't think that Maeve is the one that gets us there. Um, I think the one that gets us there is I think we're going to be contacted by maybe we just get a quick message, not a full blown communication um, from one of our friends in from our our college salad days before we went off on our own, and the message is we need to get in touch. There's something going on in the SS channel quadrant sector, and I need your help. So is this person in the SS channel, or do they just know about it? 50-50. Sure, they are actually there. So this character is somebody that we know from college who is from the from the SS channel, and they're home, and now they're trying to get in touch with me for help, as one does. So who is this person? Let's find this person. How did I... Okay, so let's start a file for SS channel sector. And let's put this Oracle Madlib there. And then let's roll on some oracles to find out who this person is that is there, our friend. So let's head to oracles. Okay, let's see. Was it on the 60s? First look, initial contact. No, those are settlements. Oh, you should look at our PDF. So let's see, where are we looking? Character. There we go, characters. Yeah, I can definitely see how the reference, the ring-bound reference book would be actually useful instead of flipping through the PDF like I'm doing. But that means, of course, that I'm going to end up, like if I had that, I would need a lot more table space. So I don't know. I suppose actually, table of contents? Maybe I should do it that way. Oracles and moves. Yeah, that might help. If I do that. I was using thumbnails on the side because I was going in order as I was going through. So SS channel, let's we know that this is somebody we knew from whoop. So first look, I guess. Let's go ahead and... Were there names? Oh, names are down. Okay. Let's do names first. I kind of feel like I want to know this person's name. So what is this person's name? Let's roll on... Five. Althea. $41. Savarin. And 16 for a brick. Oh, weird. That's Breaker, Buzz. Althea, Buzz, Savarin. Breaker. Breaker or Buzz? Going up or down one. Breaker. And that could mean all kinds of weird... Who knows what that means. Could be like a circuit breaker, or she breaks things, or, you know, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so first look. So I'm going to roll on this first look table twice. Oops. 30. is distracted. And that fits in. That fits in with sort of my idea of where I was going with this. And that's a 15. Armored. Breaker. Well, that fits Breaker. It's not what I thought it was. So this is like a Starship Trooper kind of person, or a mecha armor person, maybe. A Titan in Destiny 2. Okay. And then disposition. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. 33. Indifferent? And, yeah, so sorry. That was, disposition, indifferent, 31, or whatever it was. And then we'll go to character role. And that was 7. An assassin. Whoa. Whoa, wild. Okay. This is going weird. Well, I guess Breaker means something completely different than what I thought it did. And the character role, 66. Secure a... character goal, not role. Secure a resource. I wonder if that resource is going to turn out to be this network. And I'm making a note that this person is known from school, so that I don't forget that that's true. Now, should I do a connection move? Make a connection when you search out a new relationship or give focus to an existing relationship, not an ally or companion. I think this is going to count as an ally. But maybe not. On a strong hit, you create a connection, give them a role and a rank. Whenever a connection aids you on a move closely associated with their role, add +1 and take +1 momentum. I feel like maybe it does make sense to... Let's do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to make a connection move. It's plus heart, which is not great for me. So +1. Oh, I got the wrong dice, didn't I? There we go. It's not 3d6. It's 2d10 d6 plus d6. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, I mean, let's just do it. Let's do it. It's going to be hard, so it's going to be hard to make a connection. Maybe, yeah. Give focus to an existing relationship. So I get this message via email or text or whatever the equivalent is in this future sort of world. A wave on the radio, and I'm trying to sort of strengthen my connection with this person. Oh my God. Look at that. Double tens. Oh my God. Wow. Oh. Jiminy Christmas. Well, so there was no way I was going to succeed at that. So basically, on a miss, you don't make a connection and the situation worsens. Pay the price. So let's take a look really quickly again at pay the price. Suffer moves. No. Fate moves? Pay the price. There we go. When you suffer... Oops, sorry. When you suffer the outcome of an action, choose one. Make the most obvious negative outcome happen. Ask the oracle for inspiration. Interpret the answer as a hardship or complication appropriate to the current situation. Or roll on the table below if you have difficulty interpreting the result to fit a current situation. Roll again. Let's roll on that table just for the heck of it and see what we get. Nah, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so that's 20. A surprising development complicates your quest. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that's it. So, okay. So what happens, here's the deal. I get a, like, notification or whatever that I've got a new message from this friend of mine, Althea Savarin from school, and it's a 911. It's a super emergency. It's marked urgent or whatever, and as I'm sort of I'm listening to the recording of the message and pulling it up and then playing it, and it starts out. Astrid, I really need your help. I'm in Ness's channel at home, and I'm trying to get there. And then all of a sudden, like static, and the VHS scan lines go down across the screen, and the tracking flips out, and then up pops this face of this person. Now, do I know who this is? Yes is low. No is high. Even. I do know who this person is. So, okay, that was a 47. I didn't super well know this person. It's almost even. But this is a person that I know from school. Sort of a rival of our group or something like that, but kind of distant. We just didn't get along, but we knew of each other's existence, but we didn't like each other. We weren't friends. We didn't go in the same circles. But so this face that I recognize pops up and says, "Stay out of this. This has nothing to do with you." And then it goes black. The message cuts out completely. Okay, so who is this person? Let's do this new character. This is crazy. Okay, cool. Okay, so PDS. So let's do characters. No, names first. I really like to have the names first. Let's do okay, so given name, we're gonna roll. And that's 2. Ooh, this is Alex. Oh, it's not a girl. Oh, I mean, it could be. And the second roll is a 28. So that's Kane, Alex Kane. And what is the? Oh man. So okay. So what is their call sign? 29. Wow, we didn't even change the call sign. Is Dancer? Interesting. Okay. So let's go to first looks. And we'll roll 2 on here. Uh, 95. Whoa, what is that? Wiry. And second roll. 87. Whoa, both way up there. Visibly disabled. Okay. So prosthetics of some kind, maybe. That might connect in with like industrial or there's the backstory bit about people's parts being replaced with stuff. So this is one of those people. Whatever, I'll have to remind myself what that is. Communities, medicine, more life forms. Communities. Medicine. I think it was maybe medicine. Yeah. Okay, so what was it? It was the okay, healers, menders. So it's this menders things. Menders are an order of sworn healers who preserve our medical knowledge. No, that's not right. Riggers. There it is. It's the middle one. Okay, to help offset a scarcity of medical supplies and knowledge, the technicians that we call riggers create basic organ and limb replacements. So I'm just making a note about rigor and limb replaced maybe. Much of what was lost in the Exodus and what remains of our medical technologies and expertise is co-opted by the privileged and powerful. For most, advanced medical care is simply out of reach. When someone suffers a grievous injury, they often turn to a rigger for a makeshift mechanical solution. Well, I mean, dancer. Was this person a dancer and then had an accident and they had to go to a rigger? Or is their rigged limb what makes them a dancer? Like, is it extra special that way? So let's actually roll just a straight 50-50. The first is that they were wounded. They were a dancer that got wounded and rigged. And then the second is that their rigging is what caused them to be called dancer. So 74. So they were not really a dancer per se. But the rigger limb replaced. Okay, so we've got that information. Okay, so then we go back to characters. And we go to disposition. And that's a 67 on the Oracle. Desperate. Oh, interesting. And that may be all we know so far. So ally and enemy. So we know about Althea Sovereign and we know about Alex Kane Dancer. In S's channel. And then we have that Mad Lib to explore later on. So we've got that all set, ready to go. So what happens next, I wonder? I think I'm gonna try and hack the message to see if I can recover the rest of it. Like to find out if it was cut off or if it was tampered with. Like maybe I can read the rest of it or watch the rest of it if I do some technician stuff. So let's see. Adventure moves. Well, actually, let's take a look at the technician assets. Starships. So the first one is archivist. I don't think that works. Oh, there is an armored asset. Maybe our friend is armored. An explorer is the other one that we've got. Or the second one. And then the third one is technician. Or tech? Is it just tech? Yeah, it's just tech. Okay, so when you make a move to configure, optimize, hack, or disrupt an electronic system, add +1. On a weak hit, you can choose to press your luck. If you do, re-roll all dice and add +2 instead of +1. Okay. Is this a... Do I... It's not a quest and it's not really a vow, but I think that it's like, I think this is like cyber combat in a way, right? So is that how I want to treat it? Oh, I was on the wrong PDF. Sorry about that. So I think maybe we'll treat this as combat. So yeah, let's so we'll call this maybe hacking God, I've already forgotten her name. I'm an idiot. Althea. Message to recover data. So I think I'm gonna like get out my, you know, trace program and I'm gonna, you know, hook it up and I'm gonna look at the actual data, you know, the matrix screen streaming down. So we're gonna enter the fray, and then, you know, sizing up like, okay, so what does this look like? What does it look like has happened here? Can I tell if it's been, you know, if it's been destroyed or if it is there, you know, to be recovered? So let's go ahead and roll. And +1, and this is wits, so +4. So that's a 10 and a 7. So that's a weak hit. On a weak hit, choose 1. I think I'm going to be in control. I think that makes sense if we go back to the PDF. So I'm going to have to pick between take momentum or being in control. I think I'm going to pick being in control, meaning that I basically have the entire file. It's here, and I just need to start hacking at it. So we're gonna try and gain ground. When you are in control and take action in a fight to reinforce your position or move towards an objective, envision your approach and roll. If you are coordinating plans, studying the situation, cleverly gaining leverage. I mean, it's wits. I'm hacking it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do +1 +3 is +4. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to break the outer layer of whatever the encryption is. Like I'm trying to get to the actual data. So I'm studying it and I'm trying to cleverly gaining leverage against it. I'm trying to figure out how to crack that open. Okay, so that's a strong hit. On a strong hit, choose 2. Mark progress, take 2 momentum, or +1 on my next move that's not progress. I think I'm definitely going to take... Oh, should I mark progress? Well, yeah, let's mark progress. So I totally broke in to that encryption layer. You know, hiding the actual like virus that messed with the data. And I stay in control. I'm gonna take +1 on my next. Oh, sorry. So I'm gain ground. On a strong hit, choose 2. So I'm marked progress, and I think I'm gonna take +1 on my next move, which is gonna be strike. And strike is when you are in control and assault a foe at close quarters. Roll +iron. See, that doesn't... I mean, it doesn't really make sense. What's the difference between strike and clash? Oh, you can pay the price and stuff. Okay. Well, I think it's on my machine, so conceptually I'm gonna treat this as it's a strike because it's in close proximity. It's on my this data set is on my machine, so it could infect my computer system if I don't do it right, that sort of thing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and strike, but I honestly I don't feel that it's Iron Edge. I think we're rolling wits. Um, because we're hacking. There wasn't special rules for hacking, were there? Maybe that was an add-on or something. I vaguely think there was a mention of that at some point. Anyhow, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna call it a strike, but it's gonna be wits. It's gonna be +1 because of my gaining ground. It's +1 because of my tech asset, and +3, so that's +5 total. And so I'm striking. I'm trying to get progress on cracking into the data now. 5, 6, 7. So that was a weak hit. Mark progress twice, but I exposed myself to danger. So I now have 3 progress, but I've exposed myself to danger. I'm in a bad spot. I think I need to react. I think I need to react react under fire, meaning that like the ice that's built into this this data protection is trying to like electrocute me, kind of fry me a little bit, and so I'm in a bad spot, and I'm trying to overcome the data, uh, the intrusion countermeasure uh, uh, subroutine, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead, and we're obviously gonna do wits because we're hacking. Um, or is it edge for dodging? I don't know. I mean, I could do it, I'm dodging the electricity, trying to get out of the way of the electrical hit. Um, Cleverly bypassing. I'm gonna try and cleverly bypass the ice. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna do +4. And so that's 10, and so that's a strong hit. Um, so I got 10 on my action die, and that beats both 7 and 3. So that's a strong hit. I am in control, and I take 1 momentum. So I've gotten back into control against the intrusion countermeasures, and I think I'm going to try and gain ground. Um, so we'll roll +4. That's 9, so that's a weak hit. So I can mark. I can. I stay in control, and I choose 1. Let's take the progress. And then I am in control. So am I going to? Boy, missing on gain ground sucks. Um, yeah, because if you look at that, on a miss, your foe gains the upper hand. The fight moves to a new location, or you encounter a new peril. Moving to a new location for me sounds like that's a way for it to infect my systems. So I then have to start fighting it off in my own computer system instead of in this like honeypot or whatever I've got it caught in. Wow, so that would suck. Marking progress twice sounds way better. So I'm gonna strike at this program that's causing this issue. So let's strike, and we're gonna, so it's +4 is 8. That's actually a strong hit. So I can mark progress twice, and that's 6. So we're getting there. And I dominate my foe and I stay in control. Gaining ground doesn't... I really like marking progress. I'm gonna strike again. I'm just gonna strike again. Trying to actually crack the program. And that's a strong hit. So we've got another 2. And we're still in control. So that's 8. Let's do gain ground. Let's do gain ground just to be fun and interesting. So I'm switching from strike to gain ground. And so we're gonna cleverly gaining leverage against this thing instead of just cracking it. I'm gonna like try and write a kludge that causes it to output the data or something like that. Okay, +4. Okay, that's a strong hit. Awesome. So I can mark progress. So that's 9. And I can do, it's a +1 on progress move. So let's not do that. We'll do +2 momentum, because I can use momentum on that, right? Feet move? Legus? Wait. What is it? Was I supposed to have made that? It's not an effort track. It's actually an iron vow. Okay, so retroactively, I'm going to swear an iron vow to crack this stupid virus and get into the data. So I'm gonna swear that iron vow. This was at the beginning, and then I'm gonna roll heart. And I think I pre-established this as a connection. Did I do that? But no bond, I don't think. I'm gonna give it a +1 because this is my friend from school. And this is gonna be heart, which I suck at. So it's +2 total. And so that's a weak hit. So it's +2, which matches. It matches and beats. So that's a weak hit. You are determined to begin your quest, but have more questions than answer. Take +1 momentum and envision what you do to find a path forward. So we would have gotten +1 momentum on our character, which is fine. And I envision like, okay, we gotta crack this outer layer of the encryption. So that sounds great. And then and then I marked progress up to 9. So then we're going to fulfill that vow. When you reach the end of your quest, roll the challenge die and compare it to the progress. Ooh, it's a 9 and a 7, so that means that I got a weak hit. On a weak hit as above, but there is more to be done, and you realize the truth of your quest. If you swear an iron vow to set things right, you can take your full legacy reward. Otherwise, you make the reward 1 rank lower. On a strong hit, your vow is fulfilled. Mark a reward on your quest's legacy track per the vow rank. And this was just troublesome. So we'll do our quests on the character. We'll give it 1 tick. And I swear an iron vow to help my friend. So I listened to the whole thing. I listened to this whole message, and it's basically I'm swearing this Oracle Mad Lib. I swear, based on the information that Althea she tells me all about this social network, and how it's being taken over by our old acquaintance that we knew from school, Alex Kane, and Dancer is seems to be like just desperate to get access or get control of this created culture, this created network, and so I swear. Oh, except we already had a character, didn't we? So we don't know what Kyle Arcosa's what our opposition there is. So what we do know though is that we need to help Althea, and it has something to do with being it's a community developed by Alex Kane. And there's something going on horrible, and we've got I need your help to hack into it because you're tech, and we need to find out what's going on. And so I swear to change the culture of this created network in S's channel. Now, what I don't know yet is that I'm actually that Alex Kane is not my main enemy. I'm going to be opposed by Kyler Hosa Failsafe, who's a scavenger. And their goal is to defend a place. So they're going to be defending, I think, this virtual place. Or maybe Alex Kane is the main enemy, but this is the person that I need to defeat in order to get into the virtual space and change that culture. So that's the iron vow that I am swearing. So let's go ahead and actually swear that iron vow. S's channel. Change culture Mad Lib. And so this one was successful, and then we're going to swear this one. And so let's go ahead and we'll roll one. We'll roll. I'm going to add 1 because of my relationship with Althea. Ooh, look at that. Double 1s. Oh, sorry about that. Look at that, double 1s. And so that's the lowest that the challenge die can do, and my action die is 5, which beats both of those, and then plus 2 makes it 6. So that's pretty cool. Really quickly, where is prepare for liftoff? I just what am I doing? I'm flipping around. I wanted to see what I just wanted to read the little bit about what the first adventure. Oh, here, maybe this is that. Does it say? Oh, do. Where's the basics? Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Okay. Making moves and dice. Okay. Page 26. 526. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I just want to read it again, right? Um some moves and matches. Rolling matches. There we go. God dang it. That took forever. Okay. So when you make an action roll, check the value of the challenge dice. If they are the same, you've rolled a match. So it's a strong hit. The match could represent a twist in the narrative, something interesting, or a new opportunity. Huh. So, I mean, the first thing that pops into my mind is making Alex Kane actually not an enemy but a friend. I mean, but a double ones is like as good as it can get. I mean, this is like an amazing opportunity. Let's shall we ask the Oracle? Should we do action theme descriptor focus? Okay, let's do this. Let's do action theme and just sort of see what we get. So let's roll on the dice. See if this sparks anything. So 56. Initiate. And then 58 on theme. Initiate opportunity. Well, okay. What the hell could that mean? Do I have something that... Do I have something that Alex Kane wants? Or do I have something that Kyler Kosa wants? I think Alex Kane is the main enemy. So and then Kyler Kosa is the person that I need to like is Alex Kane's proxy, you know? Like the mini boss that I need to defeat in order to take care of this and this is going to be a this is going to be not troublesome, but dangerous. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, like, maybe I know a way to shut off Alex's rigged limbs or something like that, or maybe I have I have an upgrade or something. I have something that they want. I think I'll leave that until we get there, but I suspect that's what's going on. Is that like it's like, oh, Alex, and then there's like this montage scene maybe where I'm like sort of rifling through all of my cool little things, my boxes of stuff, and I find a box and I open it up kind of Pulp Fiction style, and there's like a glow inside of it, and I smile and sort of give myself a little rascals that'll serve them, and so then we're gonna so we'll leave that. So I've set up. There's some awesome opportunity because I've somewhere in my journey I managed to grab something that I know that this Alex Kane person wants or needs or something like that. So we've got a whole bunch of good stuff about SS Channel. Now I feel like I've never been there, so I don't know anything about them, about SS. And so I'll need to go on that'll be an expedition. I'll start to try and find a way there. Like, do I even know a route in that direction? Do I know? Do I even know which direction that is? Which way is up? Yeah, cool. Okay. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so I got that all hacked message stuff. Wow, crazy, wild. Wow, man, I filled a hole. Look at this. This is this is Essus so far, right here. And this is actually everything that I've put together for Delphi Chasm already. So there's definitely some crazy stuff going on between these two things. And then this is all just notes for myself about starting out and um I'm gonna need some more I need some more cards in my thing. I should probably make each sector a separate PDA. So yeah, actually I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna separate that off. So let's put you in here for now, and we'll get a cover for that. So there's S's channel. And then we're going to oh, these are lined. Why do I have lined ones in here? Oh, hey, I even have another one in here. Okay, so this is S's channel. And then okay. So let's see what's next. I feel like that's a good start, sort of setup for what might be happening next with that particular the Mad Lib and all of that stuff. But I feel like that I have some other stuff that I still need to take care of here because I've got two precursor sites that I need to explore, and then also I need to first off, I don't think I swore an iron vow to um, how do I want to call this? Shall we call this formidable? We'll call it formidable. And this is going to be the iron vow that I swear to. I was trying to figure out how to word this exactly. It's like I want to make an epiphany or a breakthrough in my precursor studies, my studies of precursor sites and precursor, knowledge. So precursor studies that I'm undertaking with my mentor. Um, so do I have a bond with this person? create my local connection. So it's a shared connection. So when do I get to the point where let's see, moves, connection moves. Forge a bond. When your relationship with a connection is ready to evolve, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Oh, okay, so no, I think I've already got a bond, right? I already have a bond to this person. That's part of the setup. This is with my first person. Building and nurturing these relationships will allow you to mark progress on your bond's legacy track and gain experience. For now, you have a single connection in the starting sector. And we made the move. Oh, but we didn't because the connection was already made. Okay, so yeah, right. Okay, there's no bond. So it says the higher the rank, the greater the narrative focus and time required to eventually form a bond with them. Um, so I think this is relationship with Maeve. And I think it's probably dangerous. Oh my God, I was doing a formidable. God, I'm an idiot. Wow. So yeah. So progress is 2 boxes. So I was doing a formidable challenge back there. So actually, hold on. Um, quest moves. Fulfill your vow. It was formidable. 1 box. So I should actually get. I should have a full box and a tick on my character sheet because of the quest legacy, right? Because I just did formidable without meaning to. No. Yes. 1 box. A full box. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so okay. That sets that up. Um and then formidable is 1. So I've got that going. So this is going to be the Iron Vow. That I swear, based on the ending of the sort of starting session where I needed to swear another Iron Vow in order to mark progress, and it was going to be to progress my precursor studies to the point where I get some sort of epiphany or breakthrough. So I think discover new precursor breakthrough. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's swear that Iron Vow because I didn't do it before. Wow, is that messed up? The sizing of that is screwed up, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, I just got confused because of the bounding box on the thing. It looked like I had the size of the camera was wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna swear an Iron Vow. I think I'm aided by my connection. So I'm gonna add +1 for Maeve. And it's heart, so it's 1. So +2. 10 and an 8. That's a weak hit. So that's, a miss, in fact. On a miss, you face a significant obstacle before you can make progress on your quest. Envision what stands in your way and do what you must to overcome this obstacle. I think it's the community. I think what's happened before I can do any of the work with the precursors beyond what I've already done. See Maeve said show up. But I think the rest of the community is like, no, you have to leave that stuff alone. It's not right to go mess with it. So I think I have to sort of um, develop a relationship of trust with the community. Is it Sojourn? I think maybe what I have to do is I have to do I just need to make it a quest? I need to swear an Iron Vow. So I've got this Iron Vow. Let's do a dangerous Iron Vow of... Does this even make sense? What I'm thinking is like I've got to do stuff for the community. Like I've got to be a part of the community. I've got to spend time with people. Make my case. So I've got to make a connection and develop the relationship and forge a bond. And then test it. when you search out a new relationship, roll plus heart. Oh God, that's awful. So let's dangerous connection to Utopia. So I'm looking to set up a bond with Utopia, the people at Utopia. So I'm going to make a connection, and it's plus heart, which is going to suck for me. But I'm going to give myself +1 because of my connection to Maeve. So +2 total. Oops. Nope. Oh, and it's a double 7. Oh my God, this is awful. I mean, that's not super bad, but it's not great. Ah, miss, you don't make a connection and the situation worsens. Pay the price. I think I have to leave. I think they say I leave. So this is out. This failed. So that relationship attempt failed. And I think I have to leave. Exiled from Utopia. Oh, wow, already. So that's the complication for this, the relationship with Maeve and the Discover new Precursor breakthrough is that I am forced to leave Utopia and I'm not allowed back. So that means that I can't repair, I can't do any of that here. So if we go and we look back at the map, what that says to me is that we've got we'd have to go back to it's not Rockholm, it's whatever. Which one is that? Is that Glimmer? Where the heck is my other stuff? I'm missing a planet here. That's all 3. There's 2. Oh, there it is, Dead Rock. Yeah, so Dead Rock is the other one that's in deep space. And so it's Glimmer. I think this should be a 2. I have a 3 on there, but I think that's a 2 because that's the star, the neutron star. So I would have to travel all the way back to Glimmer, which is on the route, but it would be exceedingly difficult. And I might run into that titanic creature on the way. Oh, God. And the Spiranya, the space piranha. Oh, man. Oy, 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 oy. Oh. Wow, that sucks. But that's it. That's what happens. So that's going to complicate. I can't refuel. I can't repair. I can't do any of that stuff. So the question then becomes, do I stay here and do the precursor sites? Or do I go to Glimmer and try and get to Nessus? I think I really should do the precursors. Okay, so I'm kicked out of Utopia. I can't go back. That's the complication there. And that was the complication on my, like, if I'm gonna swear that iron vow to discover new precursor breakthrough, I'm not welcome. So I could forsake it and be welcome, but I'm gonna actually do it. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna actually go, maybe, I think, to the planet. Oops, wrong one. And let's actually go to the precursor area on Mirage. So this is Mirage, the planet, with the 2 suns, and there's the precursor area. What are you doing, Blob? What did you find? It's getting close to feeding time, so how far should I go into this? Precursor vaults. So I already did the exterior of this one. And I did the interior. But I did not undertake an expedition within a vault. Okay, I'm just reading really quickly through. Okay, so here's the map. So I was in the exterior and I went into the interior. So I did so as a reminder, this was the precursor site that looked kind of like the spaceship from Silent Running. It's like a habitat of some kind. So precursor vault, planet side. Here, let me put it on this one. So it's planet side. It's large. It's elaborate. It's a crashed vessel of some kind. It's complex geometric. It's got a complex geometric shape. So it's geodesic. It's the exterior is smooth and metallic, and the first look is that it's automated, and it has defenses, and it's shrouded in mist or haze. Now, when I went into it the first time, I took care of the defenses. I shut those off by hacking them, and then I managed to enable the repair robots, the repair systems, to repair a crack in one of the habitats, and that took care of the mist and the haze. And the inner first look was that it was wet and humid and guarded and biological, which totally fit in with the idea that it was that sort of ecosystem. Like it was a contained ecosystem of some kind. Like so, on first blush, it kind of feels like, maybe they were landing on this desert planet and they were going to try and terraform it in a way, like to whatever, excuse me, to whatever precursor standards that would be, what that would mean. So we did inner first look, vault purpose. So we're going to engage undertake an expedition. Let's do dangerous. Expedition to Mirage Planetside. Precursor. Vaults. Okay, so we're going to undertake the expedition. When you trailblaze a route through perilous space, journey over hazardous terrain, or survey a mysterious site, give the expedition a name and a rank. Do I need a name other than that? Mirage, Planetside, Precursor Vault? I don't think so. Then for each segment of the expedition, envision your approach. If you move at speed, keep under the radar, or stay vigilant. Well, I think I'm going to stay vigilant, at least to begin with, right? Okay, so I'm going to stay vigilant. So that's going to be wits plus 3. Let's check my gear. Oh, all I get is momentum. Yeah, let's just skip that. So wits. Am I staying vigilant by trying to hack my tablet into the system or something? I mean, let's just sort of imagine it as that. Yeah, I'm using my knowledge of the system. When I get there, I had already sort of been on this site, and I'm hooking back in with my tech kit in order to do that. So I'm gonna give myself a +1 for tech with wits. So +4 total is 7, and oh my god, it's a double 9. Look at that. What is up with all of these doubles? That's crazy. Wow. Man, oh man. Okay, so that's a weak hit with a horrible. Something horrible happens. On a weak hit, as above, but this progress costs you. Choose one. Suffer costs on route. Make a suffer move -2 or 2 suffer moves minus. Face the peril. No, no, no. On a miss, you are waylaid by a crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. Do not mark progress and pay the price. Okay, so no progress. And we're gonna pay the price. No. Fate moves? Pay the price. I think I trip a wire, a sensor of some kind that I didn't see or didn't disable, and that sets off some sort of alarm, and one of the automated defenses, comes to get me. So I think I'm forced to fight some some precursor defensive robot-y thing. Um, so fight precursor robot-y thing. And that's gonna be, let's do dangerous. Well, it was 9. Oh man. Oops. Is it gonna be formidable? Let's make it formidable. Oh man, that's gonna suck. Wow. Okay. Sucks for me. Um. Um. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Okay. So I was deciding which one. So it's going to be formidable. So it's going to be one box per progress. Um. And let's move into combat, I guess. So we're going to enter the fray. When you initiate combat or are forced into a fight, envision your objective and give it a rank. So I'm not going to say fight. I'm going to stop the precursor robot-y thing. So I want to stop this defense thing. If the combat includes discrete challenges or phases, set an objective with a rank for each. I think it's just this one thing. Then roll to see if you are in control. If you are on the move, facing off against your foe in the thick of it at close quarters, preparing to act against an unaware foe caught in a trap or sizing up the situation. I think I'm caught in a trap. It's either that or facing off against or in the thick of it at close quarters, but I don't think that quite, like, am I jumped? It's a defensive trap, which is great for me because that's wits. So I'm going to roll to enter the fray. Plus wits. 6. Plus 3. Well, it ties. So it's a weak hit. On a weak hit, choose one. I'm gonna take in control. And I'm going to I'm going to try to gain ground. I'm going to try to get into a position where I can get to the next control panel and in order to shut it down. Well, I didn't decide how I was doing that. Misdirecting, fleeing, pursuit, flee, or maneuvering. Plus edge. That kind of feels right. Because I'm maneuvering to get to the control panel. So we'll do edge, which is +2. And that's actually, if you look at the dice, it's I rolled a 2, but it's +2, so that actually beats both. So that's a strong hit. On a strong hit, choose 2. So I'm gonna mark progress. And take 2 momentum. So I'm now at +9. Let's just remind myself really quickly. When you burn momentum, replace the action score with your momentum value. So I can replace it with 9 if I need to. And I stay in control. Which means that I should be able to try to coordinating a plan, studying a situation, or cleverly gaining leverage. Roll plus wits. I think I'm going to do gain ground. I think gain ground is actually more. Probably as I was hacking, I was probably constantly trying to gain ground. So let's do that. I'm gonna now. I made it to the terminal, and so I'm gonna try and get. I'm trying to gain leverage against this robot-y, precursor robot-y thing. By using the tech, and so that's wits +1. So 4. So that is actually a strong hit. 4 and 5, and then 3 + 4 is 7. So I beat both of those. So I did a strong hit. And I can choose 2. I think I'm gonna do mark progress, and then maybe take +1 on my next roll. Yeah, so I'm gonna take +1 on my next roll, which is strike. And when you're in control and assault a foe at close quarters. Which I don't really want this to be combat. I really want this to be sort of hacking stuff. Would it be, would it still be gain ground? I think I'm trying to like actively strike at the mechanism to like short circuit it or something like that, or so let's go ahead and strike, because I think I know how to turn it off. It's not like I'm studying like how do I turn this off, what do I do. I'm actually trying to get it done. So let's go ahead and roll strike. But it's gonna be, again, it's gonna be wits because it's tech. I'm hacking it. So +4 is a weak hit. Mark progress twice. But I expose myself to danger. I'm in a bad spot. So I think what that means is that this robot-y thing is gonna actually try and to hit me. So I'm gonna react under fire when you're in a bad spot and take action in a fight to avoid danger or overcome an obstacle. Envision your approach and roll. So am I fleeing, remaining stalwart, diverting, changing the plan, finding a way out, or cleverly bypassing an obstacle? I mean, I think it's kind of like maybe one of those boss fights where, like in Destiny or whatever, that you've got to cram the thing in data ports in order to get the shield down or whatever. So I'm running to the other side of the room uh, to get to a different terminal. I know. Oh no! Oh no! It's double sevens. Look at that. Um, oh man, double sevens. Ugh. So wits plus is a tie. So I actually tie that. The cat is hacking up something. Oh, poor kitty. Hold on. Shut the. You didn't want to hear that. You didn't want to hear that. Oh God. Talk to chair for a moment. I'm gonna do cat duty. Okay. Out of the way, because I'm rolling. Oh man. It's yeah. It's actually a hairball. Um, where did that go? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. All right, I'm back. It's yeah, because I mean it's getting so warm that they're really struggling to clean they're getting fur stuck, and so they're getting hairballs, and actually that's causing them problems. But it's summer, so they're starting to lose a lot of fur, and they're cleaning themselves, and it's gonna happen. I need to get some of the hairball control treats that they like, but I haven't seen them in the store for some reason lately. Um, okay, so uh, I think we'll probably maybe finish this robot-y thing, and then we'll stop. I'll like take a rest in this location, assuming I am successful, of course, um, or I'll flee, whatever. We'll finish this thing and then decide where we're gonna sort of be as we stop and play next session. So the thing that happened was that I got these double seven, and it was matched by my roll, my action roll. So what that means is that I actually got the weak hit. Um, and that was reacting under fire, wasn't it? Oh man. I think I think I actually get wounded. I think I probably get wounded. Um, uh, pay the price. Or do I burn the momentum? Mm, in order not to suffer. Weak hit. You succeed but face a troublesome cost. Make a suffer move, -1. You stay in a bad spot. I think yeah, no, let's burn the momentum. So we're gonna go to the character sheet, and I've got momentum of 9. I'm gonna burn that down, and then it resets to 2. Um, God, that's a bummer. Um, and then that changes this one. Or no, wait, no, wait. Hold on. Let me remember that. Maybe it becomes a strong hit. Burning momentum. When you burn momentum, replace the action score with your momentum value. So I replace that with a 9. So that actually becomes. So I challenge those sevens. Um, so so I'm now challenging those sevens with a 9. And that means it's a success with a match. So that turns it into a strong hit with some opportunity. That actually was a good move. Wow, okay. That totally changed it. So I'm going to now make it so it's a strong hit. React under fire. Strong hit. You succeed and are in control. Take a +1 momentum. So we'll bump up momentum to 3. And now I'm in control again, which is great. I think I'm gonna yeah, see, I'm struggling slightly on whether to use strike as a hacking thing or not, or whether hacking is always gain ground. Um, so I think I make it to this other terminal, um, and the opportunity is I have a maybe a chance to shut it off. Um, let's gain ground and try and get progress and a +1 on our next move. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gaining leverage. I'm trying to figure out, okay, so what do I need to do? Can I use this terminal? Like, is this terminal shuts off its eye sockets or something, or controls the blast door or something like that. So let's go ahead and we'll. Well, it's a double 3, which is a match, which would be bad because I rolled a 1. So it's another match. But I've got wits, which is 3, and then +1 for tech. So I actually beat both of those. Um, man, this is awful. But it turns out good. So I'm going to go ahead and so that makes that a strong hit. So I'm going to mark progress. And I'm going to add +1 to my next roll. And my next roll, I'm going to go ahead and strike with wits. So wits +3 and tech +1, so it's +5. 4 + 5 beats both of those, so that's a strong hit. So I rolled the 4, and the challenge are the 4 and the 3. So with my bonuses, that is a strong hit. So I can mark progress twice. 1, 2. So let's see, that's 7. And I am in control again, or I stay in control. I dominate my foe, and I stay in control, which is a strong hit for strike. Yeah, so it reacts. It like I short circuit some stuff, and it like jerks around. Like some sparks fly off of it. Maybe a little smoke comes out, but it's still chasing me around the room. So let's roll strike one more time. And 4 plus 5 is 9. So that's a strong hit. So that's double progress again. And I dominate and stay in control. I'm going to go ahead and what that takes me to 9 progress. So I'm going to go ahead and roll against that 9. And easily beat a 2 and a 4. So this is done. That is not a quest. It's just stop the precursor robot-y thing. So that leaves me in this room where I've just turned off this security robot creature thing that popped up because I tripped an alarm, and it's smoking and letting off fizzly bits and sparks every once in a while, but it's and does the robot dance on the way down. And yeah, and so like I'm like sweaty and tired from running around, and so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunker down in this particular room as I haven't even really started the expedition yet. This was just like the next room past where I had been, and so the next session is going to be returning back to this expedition to the Mirage Planetside Precursor Vault. Wow, I didn't expect that to not even start yet, but we managed to stop that precursor robot-y thing, which was great, because that could have sucked. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it since that's a good stopping point. And thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch after the fact, come back whichever is the next Thursday. Check my schedule on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, follow along and subscribe. And if you're watching on YouTube, come and check out my Twitch channel when I do it live, and then you can hang out and chat, and we can decide things together. But thanks for watching either way if you've made it this far, and I will see you next time. Bye.